seconds. It's time for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, September 27th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Late at 11 o'clock news headlines. Top story of the 11th hour is Shimon Peres, one of the last surviving pillars of Israel's founding generation, who did more than anyone to build up the country's fundamental military might, that worked as hard to establish a lasting peace with Israel Arab nations, died at the age of 93. Melbourne, Florida. Donald Trump, all day Tuesday, maintained he wanted the debate that most pundits and many polls said he lost last night was very exciting. Nearly every single poll had was winning against Hillary Clinton's big league, he said. At a conference in Mexico today, the SpaceX founder and CEO unveiled the company's interplanetary transport system, which could combine the most powerful rocket ever built with a spacecraft designed to carry at least 100 people. While Volkswagen Company's chief executive officer John Stumpf decided to keep his job in the middle of the national political affair will forego more than $41 million in stock and salary as the bank's board investigates how employees off the legions of bogus accounts. Washington, President Obama on Tuesday nominated first United States ambassador to Cuba in more than half a century to find open to the opponent lawsuit for approachment of the government and the President Raul Castro in an effort to further cement. Suicide bombers killed at least 17 people in more than 50 in Shia areas of the Iraqi capital Baghdad. The so-called Islamic State said it carried out both attacks. 4 people died, and at least 316 were injured in Tran went after a powerful typhoon slammed into the country's northeastern coastline on Tuesday. Exclaimed President Juan Manuel Santos to the General Assembly in New York this week as a peace accord was signed on August 26, 2016 in Havana, Cuba, both between the leaders of the Colombia and the FARC, Colombia's most opposition group. Narendra Modi offered an inaugural break to the Pakistan Saturday despite Islamabad's continued sponsorships to terrorist groups that carry out attacks in India. The mother of the young woman charged with the murder of 2 children on Monday says she is not surprised by the charges. Her daughter is crazy and evil. Honolulu, the Navy has investigated a case of the sailor that didn't salute the national anthem played during a recent motor flight racing at Pearl Harbor. 2 men were charged Tuesday in a triple homicide at a couple and their friend at Hassan, Fulton, California. El Cajon, police opened fire on a seemingly irrational man who fled to fail to comply with their commands at El Cajon Strip Mall Monday afternoon and sent him into a hospital in critical condition and pumped in to do demonstrations. Facebook CEO and leading founder Sheryl Sandberg said men are still winning the world and women are suffering from training low expectations. Headed into the Tuesday's report, Wall Street had fretted about the strength of the world's largest athletic gear market at a time when Under Armour and Adidas and other rivals were posting stronger sales in a competitive North American market. Pedestrians have reflected on stock quotation board outside the brokers in Tokyo, Japan, as Asian stocks edge down and the Europe bank rolls on low oil. Yes, for years, Facebook had failed to notice it was open race and a video metric, but don't worry about it. None of us now. 4 million advertisers made any intention of measurement to begin with, Facebook executive said on Tuesday. So stocks now. Close today up 133.47 at 18,228.30. SP 5 up 383 at 2159.93 and Nasdaq up 48.22 points at 5 at 305.71. Alright, let's take a look at some science news. Healthy baby boy has been born afterwards conceived as a 3-parent technique named DNA. Dr. Senator Tuesday. NASA kicked in internet fires from its search when the tilting of the axis that caused the traditional astrological sciences shift slightly. Those who closely followed the problem of climate change are used to being disappointed about a U.S. political campaign for the elections. After all, here's the massive global problem that it seems to continue to fail to gain major traction. If you're past ice plumes, maybe they work like Earth's volcanoes. Measles have been eliminated in all of the Americas from Canada to Chile. The World Health Organization declared Tuesday the first time the highly contagious virus has been eliminated in the entire region of the world has been eliminated. Could catch rates up in the Nebraska study says. The window for helping in certain short periods with potential life-saving blood clot removal of surgical treatment may be longer than previously thought, according to the study published today in the Journal of American Medical Association. Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton will score another high-powered Republican endorsement on Wednesday, according to campaign aide, retired Senator John Warner of Virginia, Republican GOP maverick with known military credentials. Despite a lack of evidence, former Vermont Governor Harold Dean has refused to apologize for an assault rating on Twitter that Donald Trump might be a cook user in the city, claimed Tuesday that the Republican personal nominee grandiosity. Arizona Republicans never endorsed the Democrats since publication began in 1890, backed Hillary Clinton in this election. With the United States voter registration agreement among the lowest in the developing world, there's no doubt we need a national voter registration day. Take a look at some local news. Mansfield as healthcare is veered toward more efficiency and less time for doctors to spend with patients. Some physicians are soon toward careers that offer more fulfillment and close relationship with the families they serve. That's definitely the case for Dr. Warren Deacon and David Canadian primary care physicians who use to work for a corporate healthcare giant but strike out on their own and form a new practice. And like most doctors' offices, their Infinity Family Care doesn't receive money from insurers. It provides physician service directly to individuals and families who pay monthly fees ranging from $50 to $150. They're not part of the insurance network. They're not held under pressure to see more patients or run more tests. They think they're put in instead. They say they can't spend more time with the patients and get to know their families and make themselves available to answer medical questions at the time. Infinity is one of the small but growing number of direct healthcare providers that are paid directly by patients. Direct healthcare is a big departure from the dominant model of healthcare where doctors do no better the more patients they see. North Attleboro, Charlie Brown Christmas tree is coming to North Attleboro town. Although it won't be the credit of Spindly Baron, and it was one of the famous Peanuts cartoon. Representative from Spectre Energy and answered a question about a proposed gas pipeline and equivalent station from Select Community. Skeptical informed, Republican informed Monday. Attleboro, Chuck Feldman calls it an Amazon effect. Attleboro, badly disco water plague residents in the vicinity of Holocaust Drive for more than 24 hours. From Monday night by Tuesday, pumped in the water department and sent a crew out to fish mains on Tuesday night. Attleboro State report based on an analysis of the standardized test scores ranks Attleboro schools in the second highest level. Plainville, the town faces a normal development to decide where to purchase 1 acres open space known as the Berg property that developer wants the 55 new homes costing about $500,000 each. Boston, Massachusetts House Court of Rules of the series of representative sent letters written to a Hobart Seligman and protected political speech and does not rise to the level of criminal harassment. The anonymous letter is made up to Michael Costello's wife, close words, that scumbag losing out on unprintable names. Harvey Bigelow was convicted in 2013 of criminal harassment for sending 5 letters, which also accused Costello having an extramarital affair and abusing drugs and alcohol. Lowell, Massachusetts, and Massachusetts prosecutors say they fled to Florida after he was accused of sexually assaulting a young girl, has been convicted of child rape charges. Peter Children's Arms, now 11. Oh, 7 and 7.5. New England intellectual report. A national charity was sponsored to track whoever raised the money for fire departments have been solicited for Boston residents, including Fire Commissioner Joseph Finn, was outraged by the call. And he's bought that people are actually using it. Peter Children's Arms, now 11:07 p.m. on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's start the MBTA, where the MBTA subway system is looking good. Commuter rail, Worcester train 537, 10:03 p.m. outbound is operated 5:50 minutes left behind schedule between Yawkey Station and Worcester Union Station. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Alright. Highs and byways of New England on this late Tuesday. Starting off in Connecticut with 95 and northbound side, it's slow around the Fairfield Stretch. Route 825 on the northbound side, back around Interstate 95. Route 2 in the eastbound side, it's a little slow around the Colchester Stretch. 91 in the northbound side, back around Route 9 in Middletown. Out of Brown, it's looking good. Mass Pike interchange with 91 in Chicopee, it's a little slow. And 290 in Auburn and 395 in Mass Pike, it's a little slow. Service Expressway, southbound side, it is backed up from the Mass Pike all the way down through Route 3 in Dorchester. South Expressway, the northbound side, back to Dorchester all the way down into the Middle Tunnel, downtown Boston. 120 to the northbound side, it is back to the Beverly Stretch. 485 on the southbound side, back to the Long Stretch. How is it always right direction Maine? Not looking good except the 95 southbound side, also after the Waterville Stretch. And I was always New York City, looking good. New York City, 678 on the southbound side is backed up from the Queen Stretch. Long Expressway is slow before the Midtown Tunnel. Midtown Tunnel eastbound side backed up after Manhattan and head towards Brooklyn. FDR Drive south on the eastbound side is a little slow down southeastern Manhattan. Brooklyn Queens Expressway backed up from both ends from the Brooklyn all the way to Long Expressway. 95 southbound side is backed up from the Bronx all the way to George Washington Bridge. 95 northbound side is backed up to the Bronx Stretch. And the Fox Neck Bridge on the southbound side is backed up. And the Jersey Turnpike southbound side, it is slow. It's close from Newark all the way down through Route 276 in the Burlington Township. Peter Children's Arms, now 11:09 p.m. on this late Tuesday night. And it's time now for a weather report. This Thursday night, strong tropical waves looking about 250 miles east of Barbados. This producing winds near tropical force. And it's associated thunderstorm activity to continue to show signs of organization. Conditions are expected to be favorable for development and a tropical depression of the tropical storm is likely to form tonight. On Wednesday, the system moving westward, west-northwest at 15-20 miles an hour. Expected to pass over the Windward Islands on Wednesday morning and move on to the southeast Caribbean Sea late Wednesday and Thursday. And Air Force Reserve Reconnaissance aircraft is scheduled to investigate the system again on Wednesday morning. Interested in Windward and Southern Leeward Islands, Bonaire, Curaçao, and Aruba, and along the northern coast of South America should monitor the progress and the disturbance and consult products issued by a National Meteorological Service, which could include tropical storm warnings and watches, and regardless of whether the system is tropical wave, tropical cyclone, heavy rains, and tropical storm forces and squalls expected to spread over the Windward Islands and portions of Southern Leeward Islands begins 9 to Wednesday. Wednesday chance for us, high 90% from mid-church of 5 days, high 90%. And starts on into it. Large areas disoriented shots and thunderstorms over the southwest of Gulf of Mexico associated with a trail of low pressure drifting westward. Upper level winds are not expected to be connected with a significant development before the system moves in into Mexico during the next day or so. Formation chance for hours, low 10%, formation chance 5 days, low 10%. Alright, 7-day forecast to go like this. Alright, tonight, patchy drizzle. And clearly, then becoming cloud skies with patch rock up to 11 p.m. Low 56 degrees, northeast wind. Wednesday, patch through drizzle, slight chance showers. Patch rock for 11 a.m. Mars. Cloud skies will have at 60 degrees, northeast wind about 8 to 30 miles of gusty tonight, 26 miles an hour, just reach to 20%. With that, slight chance showers. Cloud skies low about 52 degrees, northeast wind about 9 to 11 miles of gusty tonight, 26 miles an hour, just reach to 20%. For Thursday, chance showers. Cloud skies about 62 degrees, northeast wind about 8 to 10 miles of just reach to 50%. Numerous amounts of less than 10 minutes possible for Thursday night. Showers likely cloud skies about 54 degrees. Northeast about 10 miles an hour. Gusts high 20 miles an hour. Just reach 6%. Friday, showers likely after 3 p.m. Cloud skies about 63, about 55 degrees. Just reach 65%. Saturday, showers likely cloud skies about 65, about 55 degrees. Just reach 6%. Sunday, chance showers. Most clouds about 69, about 53 degrees. Just reach 35%. Monday, chance showers. Parts and most clouds about 60, about 51 degrees. Just reach 30%. And for Tuesday, parts and about 65 degrees. Currently, and not near it is. Foggy skies, and it's 57 degrees with a humidity of 99%. And that's going to be for the Peter channel. 11 o'clock news, and it's late to the night. September 27th, 2016%. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more. Good night.